Okay. Hey everyone, it's Coach Alexis here. So I wanted to put together a Emerald training for you. That way you can hit Emerald in the next 2 weeks is really what you should do as your first thing as a new coach. I was 19 when I signed up as a brand new coach, and I hit it in my first 2 weeks. And you might notice other coaches like signing up their spouse or their husband, working their business center and getting them to Emerald in 2 weeks while still blowing through Success Club running their business. So it's totally possible. It's the easiest thing to do, and we just want to help you get there sooner rather than later and give you some concrete steps on how to get that done. So I'm not going to waste any time with you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to use the slides from the Emerald Training Workshop, which is located in the file section under the SYSOF webinar recordings and National Wake Up Call archives. So hopefully you all can see this. This is the guide to getting to Emerald. I'm going to make my screen bigger. So one thing too, as a new coach, the first thing you want to do is anything that you're listening to in personal development, the National Wake Up Call, that you hear ideas to try, don't just digest the information, actually implement it. The only way you're going to find out whether an idea you have works or not is if you implement it and try and see what happens. There's no use in coming up with an idea and putting it in a folder and like filing it away somewhere. That's not going to get you anywhere. So let's go over to what the benefits of hitting Emerald are. All right. So what is Emerald? Emerald means that your business is officially open. It's the first stop in your coach journey. Your business doors aren't actually open until you hit Emerald. So to be Emerald, there have to be 3 people on your team. That's it. We're not asking you to recruit 31 people or your entire Facebook list. You just have to have 3 people, and you get to be one of them. So you and then 2 personally sponsored coaches, one on your left leg and one on your right leg. It's a very achievable goal to do in your first 2 weeks, first 30 days. Just know you should do it right away. Emerald is the foundation to everything. It's the start of your team. It's when you can really start to make money, and it's the first step to becoming a star diamond coach, elite coach, or even a top 10 coach. So you want to get it out of the way. So what is Emerald? Here we go. So like I explained before, it's 1 coach on your left leg, 1 coach on your right leg, and then here is you. So you just want to make sure they're active. This could be anyone. It could be your mom, your spouse, someone on Facebook, one of your friends. Just let them know what you're doing. Let them know that the perks of being a coach. Be really interested in them. Ask what their goals are first and build a relationship with them. So the benefits of being Emerald is you actually qualify for customer leads and team cycle bonuses. So let's go over the lead program first. In order to get free leads from the company, which means Beachbody is basically giving you free money. You're getting free commission. So number 1, you must be a club member. So if you're not a member to Beachbody On Demand already, make sure you do that. It's $2.99 a week, billed to you every 3 months at $38.99. So billed every 3 months. You'll never notice it. And hopefully you're using the Beachbody On Demand app and talking about it. You can now download up to 5 workouts and save them onto your cell phone or your iPad or whatever. And do them, like, even if you're traveling or on the road. There's no excuse now, even if you don't have Wi-Fi, which is super cool. You can work out. So there's no excuse. Make sure you complete your profile information. So a lot of you probably did this when you signed up. And I did make the mistake of telling some of you to skip that. So make sure that you actually are setting up your Shakeology website and going through everything in the new coach checklist. Because if you don't have a before and after photo on your profile, which it walks you through, it's super simple. Just like if you were to set up a Facebook account, it's dummy proof. You won't be able to get Emerald, and you won't be qualified for this lead program. So when new customers order from Beachbody, they are assigned a coach, and that coach is Emerald rank or above and is meeting all of the above requirements I just discussed. So they give you free customers. Make sure you take care of them in your online office. I'll sign in real quick. In your online office, your leads will show up, and let's see. You'll just go to Coach Online Office, and your leads are going to be right here under this lead section. So when you have leads, they usually do it at the beginning of every month by the 5th, I think. And as long as you hit Success Club 5, you'll get leads who haven't purchased anything yet, and their names will be on the screen. And then when you hit Success Club 10, which is just helping 5 lives, just 5 people get started on a challenge pack in a month, then you'll get the free leads, which will also get you free commission. So you want to contact them and be like, hey, I'm a coach too. I'm on this journey with you. How can I help you become accountable? Offer to plug them into your, email them. There'll be their email and their phone number and their contact info on this screen. And I was having an issue with mine because I didn't have my profile set up correctly. Isn't that awful? So I've been missing out on leads, and this is something that they implemented, I think, November of 2015. But you actually have to, my account, you actually have to have a before and after photo on your profile. So I just went to teambeachbody.com. I clicked on the little home page, take me home and out of the coach office. Then I went to my account. And this is where you can go to set up, make sure you have everything filled out here. And let's see, personal info. Inbox, dashboard, basic progress and goals. So it's under dashboard. You can see how much I use this. Okay, there's body weight photos. So it's under personal info, or progress and goals, excuse me. And then you have to have a photo in each one of these things. So if you can see, I don't have a before photo. I'm gonna have to add one there. So you need a before and a current. So maybe I can edit this to be my before. I don't know if that's gonna work. Anyway, I'll do that later. So back to the training. Okay, so that is the benefits of being Emerald. Second, the most important, I think, is as an Emerald coach, when you accumulate 100 TV, which is team volume points, on one leg and 200 on the other leg, so it's 100, 200, then you will cycle, which means you make $14. This is for each time you cycle, and any unused points carry over as long as you stay an Emerald coach. So what does that mean exactly?
Yep. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about the benefits of being an Emerald coach. So you qualify for the customer lead program. You have to be a club member. And just so you guys know, now that you're a club, as a new coach, when you buy a challenge pack and you sign up, you're automatically enrolled as a club member. A lot of coaches have canceled their club membership because they're not Emerald yet or whatever. They don't see the value in it. If you need to go back and get your club membership because you are going to be grandfathered into the Beachbody On Demand at that low price. So if you are not a club member, you need to go sign up as one because the club membership is going to go up in price when Beachbody On Demand launches. And if you have the membership now, you're going to be grandfathering yourself into that low price. So if you're one of those people that are like, why am I being charged $40? You guys, that's a quarterly. It's $2.99 a week. They only charge you that quarterly. And so hopefully after 3 months, you're making enough with your business to cover $40. Come on. If you're not, then you really need to talk to more people.
And there's going to be a lot of value there just as far as like all the digital content that's going to be on there. Like you really not being a club member is like really not negotiable.
Yeah, at this point, it's like something that all coaches need to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be amazing pretty much come March. So.
Especially if you intend to move your business forward. If you're not a club member, what kind of a message are you sending to your sponsor? What kind of a message are you sending to your team if you're not a club member, but yet you're hitting Success Club and you're telling people you want to do this thing, but you're not all in? I'll tell you what, when I signed up as a coach and I became a club member to get my customer leads, I've been a club member for 4 years. Like it's part of being a coach. And so you want to make sure your before and after pictures is done on your Beachbody profile. That's one thing that a lot of people don't know, that there's all these little things that you need to do in order to qualify for leads. You need to be a club member. You need to have your before and after photo on your Team Beachbody profile. You need to have all of your profile information completed. And when a new customer orders from Beachbody, they are assigned a new coach to an Emerald rank or above that's meeting all of the above requirements. So basically, when you're an Emerald coach, Beachbody gives you customer leads. And when you hit Success Club, they give you paid Shakeology leads. So in order to qualify, if you're hitting Success Club and you're not an Emerald, you're missing out on $50 to $100 a month in paid Shakeology leads. These are people who order Shakeology from the infomercials, and they're assigned coaches throughout the network. I mean, Beachbody does millions and millions and millions of dollars in advertising. We're like the number 1, 2, and 3 infomercials in the country, like the top 5 infomercials in the country. And all the people who order from QVC, from all those infomercials, from Amazon, from the internet, wherever Beachbody sells from, it comes back to us coaches. So that's why you need to be Emerald. You need to be hitting Success Club. That's one of the reasons, because this is what's going to build the consistency in your business. For my first year, all I built my business off of was customer leads and Facebook friends. I didn't have YouTube yet. I didn't have a like page yet. I was building those things, but I wasn't like a YouTube superstar. I only have 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube, and I've been a coach for 4 years. It seemed like you wanted to add something.
I did, but I forgot what it was.
Okay. So what are team bonus cycles? That's another thing you qualify for as an Emerald coach, team bonus cycles. So you actually start to make residual income off of your team. And that's not just your personally sponsored coaches. That's every single coach in your organization. So basically every single coach in your organization that's signed up underneath you, you benefit from. So let's say Kevin signs up as a coach, right? Underneath me. And I sign up a coach, and I place him underneath Kevin. Then every single person that coach underneath Kevin signs up, all of their volume goes up to Kevin. So if you're not an Emerald coach, you don't benefit off of any of that volume. So you need to get to volume and start building to Emerald to start building your team so you can start to get the team cycle bonuses. And I'll tell you, my first team cycle bonus was $14. And I was like, that's awesome, but that's not like, whoa, like, how, like, that's not like a lot of money. And all my coach kept telling me was that it'll grow over time, it'll grow over time. And it did. It's grown a lot. And you know what, I just was like, I'm just gonna keep building. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And I just kept watching my team cycle bonuses growing and growing and growing, and now they make up 90% of my income. So I just want you to know that, you know, growing a team is kind of a short, like it's sometimes it can go slowly, but over time, that's what's going to build you that income that, you know, you don't have to, you can not make a sale for a whole week. You know, you could miss, you can not make a sale a whole week, but you're still making money. And that's because of the residual income from building a team.
This is a business too. And I mean, like any business you start takes time to build. You know, like you don't just open the doors of your business and you're like, damn, I'm a millionaire. This is amazing. Like it takes time to build. It takes time to build customers. It takes time to build a team. Emerald is the first stop on that, you know, and then you just keep plodding and you keep doing it. And you keep like learning, you keep doing, you keep tweaking, and you keep like growing your business, you keep growing as a coach and as a leader. And then, you know, before you know it, that $14 adds up to quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just because you kept going.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, you know, you keep adding coaches and eventually become diamond, but the goal is to help people. So if you're not signing up coaches, you're not paying the coaching opportunity forward. All that you're getting out of being a part of this team and learning from, you know, being under the mentorship of people who are successful and all of the stuff that you're getting from being part of the team Beachbody community, being part of Team Set Your Soul on Fire, or whatever the name of your team is, like, you need to pay that forward. Otherwise, you're never going to build a team. And the thing is that people work their butt off with this business for 6 months, and they'll hit Success Club for every single month, and yet they won't build a team. And so the second they stop working, all the money is gone. Like, they built some residual income from the Shakeologies, you know, the Help Direct Shakeology billing, but it's not going to be like if you were concentrating on building a team. And that's why I talked about the National Wake Up Call this morning. Hopefully, everybody listens to the National Wake Up Call this.
Okay, so we're going to pause, and I'm going to take over again.
All right.
So why are customer leads, like, are they that important? So let's see. This is a really cool story. I totally forgot about this. So Josh Spencer, he's one of my favorite male coaches. He's a member of the Empire, which if you guys don't know is your upline. So Amy comes from, her team was the Empire, just like you, how you're part of Team Hear Me Roar. Amy was part of the Empire, and Team Set Your Soul on Fire didn't exist. She created the name, started building her team, and got to Emerald. It was the very first thing that she did. So he's founder of Team Next Level, 2010 Beachbody top coach. He's an elite coach, member of the Millionaire Club. He has over 10,000 coaches in his organization. And he was a customer lead, baby, to Barbie Decker. And that's how Barbie got Josh. So this could totally happen to you, which is another huge reason I want to press the importance of Emerald. It's as you can see so far, it's incredibly easy to get to. You only have to sign up 2 people to be Emerald, and then hit Success Club. Help 3 to 5 people a month, and who knows, you might get assigned to your next Josh Spencer. That's why it's so imperative to reach out to your customer leads, because who knows, maybe they really want to build this business. You can add them to Team Hear Me Roar if they sign up as a coach. Get them started right. Talk to them about Emerald, and they may take it and run with it and become a millionaire in the next 3 years. And, hopefully you still want to work your business, but you'll never have to do a thing. Like, you'll never have to work a regular job again in your life, and just think about kind of income you're building for your family. And it's all from hitting Emerald. So the moral of the story is qualify for leads. Make sure you have all of those qualifications, even the little ones. Make sure you're a Beachbody On Demand member. Make sure you have your profile set up with your photos. It only takes one person to make a huge impact on your business, and you never know who that could be. And you never know if it could be a stranger or a lead. So be persistent, be patient. It's so worth it. I've been a witness of that in my business just in the last 2 years.
This has been a really great start to this workshop.
So there's a couple strategies. How do you get to Emerald, right? That's the big question. What do I say? How do I get there? How do I do it, Alexis? So there's a couple strategies to get yourself to Emerald and start earning those leads in the Team Cycle bonus. Sign up your spouse or your significant other. That's what Brittany did. Cassie's done it. I didn't do it until a year and a half into the business. My first 2 coaches were just my first 2 customers. They were random girls who aren't so random anymore. I've built relationships with them. Random girls that wanted to get in shape, that were battling depression or had some kind of story that was similar to mine. And I told them about the challenge group that I was running. It was my first challenge group. I didn't know how to run it. All I knew is I needed to get to Emerald. So I talked to them about the discount and that they should sign up with the coach discount because it was free to enroll as a coach, and that they save 25% on Shakeology anyway. So I got to Emerald my first 2 weeks just by telling them about the discount. And who doesn't want to save money? So sign up a close family member along with a friend who would be interested in working the business with you. A benefit of this is you have 2 business centers that you control. So like Brittany, she gets to work her husband's business center since he's not working it. So you control, and you are at the very top of your organization. So getting a family member or your spouse in right now is really great because they have a good spot in your organization. That way you guys have to think big picture and long term. That way a year from now, 2 years from now, once your team is grown and once you have quite a bit of volume, all that volume and those Team Cycle bonuses we talked about is going up not only into your account but your spouse's account as well. So it's really important to think about this long term and not just next week or this month or this year, even long term. So beneficial. Recruit like a boss, meaning invite some more. So if you're not building a team, you're not going to build income, and you're just going to be spinning your wheels, and you don't want to get involved in something like this if it's just going to be like a hobby or a thing you do for a couple of years. You're going to want to stay fit for your whole life, I hope. I hope you realize this isn't just some gimmick. You're going to want to build income to support your lifestyle for your entire life, and even leave a legacy behind after you're gone, for your family, for your kids. So don't make the mistake by not asking. Don't hold someone else's destiny in your mouth by not giving them the opportunity to do what you've done. I can only tell you, being around this team and having this type of support has made me make different decisions than I would have made alone, and if I would not have joined Beachbody. So you could know someone who needs this, like how I needed it so bad when I begun. So don't assume for anybody. Don't assume that they wouldn't be into it just because you don't think they would or they don't seem like it. That's not your decision to make. Your job is to just show them what is possible and that they can do this too. So you have a warm market. You're a new coach. Do not count anyone out and never think, like I said, never think that someone will not want to be interested. It is up to you to build your team. You have to ask people. If you aren't straight up asking people, no one is going to come knocking on your door, no matter how many Facebook posts you make, no matter how many Instagram photos you like and stuff. No one's going to do it for you. You have to ask them. So Amy did it. She signed up her dad, and then she signed up her childhood best friend. So other diamonds on Team Set Your Soul on Fire. How did they get to Emerald? All the diamonds on the team started exactly where you're at. They got to Emerald first. So Elizabeth Gaines, she signed up her mother and her brother. Eva Kelly signed up her mom and her best friend. Samantha Boyle signed up her husband and best friend. Maggie Cox signed up her boyfriend and her brother. So let's
little baby doing this.
Let's listen about how you can approach your family and maybe how they did it. So let's hear from Amy again.
Doing this webinar, like, don't judge me. Okay. All right, so we went to the leadership group, and I asked the leaders on the team. These are all Star Diamond and Diamond coaches here. I asked them, I was like, how did you originally get to Diamond? So these are people who are making anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a week. Some of these people have earned free trips already. What did they do to get to where they are right now with Beachbody? Well, Elizabeth Gaines signed up her mom and her brother. I'm pretty sure that came out of her pocket. She's a single mom. She was able to quit 2 jobs working Beachbody full time. And now she's a full-time Beachbody coach, and really awesome success story. She just bought an Audi. I don't even have an Audi. Who are you? All right, so that's how she got started. Eva Kelly, she signed up her mom and her best friend. All right, so Eva is a diamond coach. She went diamond in 4 months. Freaking badass girl right there. She's in Portland. Connect with her. Samantha Boyle. Another badass coach. She signed up her husband and her best friend to get to Emerald. And then there's Maggie Cox, who's a 1-star diamond coach. She signed up her boyfriend.
Success Club All-Star.
And so Samantha's a Success Club All-Star. Maggie's a Success Club All-Star. And she signed up her boyfriend and her brother. So let me ask you guys, are you seeing this trend? Are you seeing this trend? Let me ask you, just give me a yes or no. Are you seeing kind of how this all started for them? Or do I have to explain it? Because if I need to explain it, I will. But I feel like it's kind of obvious.
So someone just asked, like, you signed up 2 coaches, and then you just keep signing people up. So the people who started on our team, on mine and hers, on both our business centers,
they're not around
anymore.
Yeah.
And it's been 4 years. And maybe 1 or 2.
There's a couple people.
Yeah, and but you're gonna continue to replace people, and then you could be paying for your mom, and you could be whatever, and then in a month you've got 5 people under you, and then
you don't get to Emerald and stop.
Right. Emerald is something you're probably gonna breeze by. You're just gonna hit it, and then you're gonna be like, damn, this feels good, and you're gonna keep recruiting people, and then all of a sudden
Emerald is a stepping stone to Diamond. So you want to get to Emerald, and then with that same tenacity, you want to sign up 2 more coaches in the next 2 weeks, then 2 more coaches the next 2 weeks. You don't just hit it hard, get to Emerald, and stop. Your next goal is Diamond. So then you push for that, and you push for signing up people for Diamond, and then once you get to Diamond, your goal is Star Diamond, and you keep pushing.
So as long as you have 2 active coaches, 1 on each leg, you are Emerald. So whether that's the original, whether the original 2 people or whatever.
We don't have the time for that. This is just telling you guys how to get to Emerald right now. If you want to learn how the structure is, Google, how do I get to Emerald? The best tool that you'll ever have for this business, you guys, is Google. Even before you post in the groups or anything, Google it. Beachbody's business is built entirely online. There's tons and tons and tons of training videos and tons of charts and blogs and shit that will show you exactly what you need to build this business. All right, more examples of how to get to Emerald. So how people signed up, these are how people got to Emerald in the network. These are just more examples.
It's from
this is from the Empire Group. Okay, so somebody signed up a discount coach and their husband. I was a discount coach. Liz signed me up as a coach, and I had no desire to work this business. And now I'm a top 10 coach underneath her 2 years in a row. You know how much money and volume that girl is making from me? Like a lot. And she signed me up just for the discount.
So just look at these. I mean, real quick, you know, like basically, like there is any two people that you can think of as a combination can get you to Emerald. So like just random person, your mom, or like your mom and your brother, or like an online friend and a high school friend.
Somebody from social media, your wife and your daughter, your friend and your coworker, two social media friends, a girlfriend and a cousin, a brother and a friend,
husband and dad,
high
wife
school
and first
friend
client.
And sister. You guys are getting. I think you're getting.
If you have challengers already, two challengers, like, you know, easy.
Yeah.
So we wanted to cover, like, this is where the rubber meets the road. So you need a piece of paper and a pen right now.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in right now. So we're going to talk about setting a hard goal for Emerald. So if you saw in the group, or if you're watching this like a year from now, ask your coach what the incentive to get to Emerald is. So as you saw that I posted, in our team group and Team Hear Me Roar, I'm going to post a little collage of different incentives, like different gifts, like a Shakeology hoodie, some other swag, some stuff that I will personally gift you when you hit Emerald by April 14th, 2016. So that date can change depending when you're watching this webinar. But let's set a goal. So this is exactly what I did 2 years ago. So take out a pen and paper, make sure you have a notebook. We're going to write down when you're going to be Emerald. So do it with me right now. I will be Emerald. So I will be, I'm going to do 1-star qualifying because that's my next benchmark. On April 14th, 2016. So I have the same goal as you guys. You don't need to do it 30 days from now. Most of you have been a coach longer than a month. And if you just signed up, 2 weeks is plenty of time. You can do it in 2 days. So make it 2 weeks from today or April 14th if you're watching this today. To do this, you will need to begin building your team. On the same piece of paper, write down, I will make 10 new contacts per day. So that's more than I suggested. So you might have to do 20, you know, depending on how confident you are on who could sign up. If you have no idea who the hell you're going to sign up, I would suggest, I would write down, I will make 20 new contacts per day. And for me, my goal is I make 50 new contacts per day. And that's not necessarily inviting them to become a coach or inviting them to a challenge group. That's just making some kind of connection. Remember the list from above of the possible people you could speak to about joining your team. Make a list of 20 people that you could talk to about joining you in this adventure. So do a little memory jog. Who could do it? Like, I know my mom would sign up as a coach. I just asked her. I've already been in this business for 2 years, never signed her up, but I just asked her if she'd be a coach. And she said, yeah, you know, she wants to get a challenge pack anyway. I bought my first 3 months, I think I bought 3 challenge packs, including the one I bought for myself, just so I could continue building my volume, and it was a cheap way for me to get programs anyway. But I did it so I can hit Success Club 5 because that was non-negotiable for me from the very beginning. Remember that list? Yeah, so make a list of 20 people. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Okay, so how will you invite? This is the most important. How the heck are you going to do it? So if you're speaking to a family member, the best way to do it is to get them to join you on your journey. So it's a win-win. They will improve their health and you can learn how to grow in the business together. So if you just say like, hey, you know, I'm doing this new thing, I'd really appreciate it if we did it together and learn together. If they're not interested in working the business at this point, get them to join you on your fitness journey. Just make it about that. And then they can sign up as a coach just for the discount. Totally fine. Ask them for your help. Generally, if you ask someone close to you to help you, they'll say yes. So if you have a challenge group going or have customers already who are into their Shakeology and program, tell them about the opportunity and how awesome you think they would be at it. Just encourage them, simply say, hey, have you ever thought about becoming a coach? Really easy way to do it.
Thing where it's like that's
So
20 people.
What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to show you real quick how to invite, like I'm going to show you what it looks like to invite someone to become a coach. So this girl I'm going to follow up with. So this girl I've already been talking to. I've been helping her with some questions on intermittent fasting. That's something that I got into recently. She said she does P90X, ab burn, Brazilian butt lift already. So I'm going to say, hey, Sherry, sent you an email with some more details. Hope you are having a fulfilling day so far. I was just thinking of you and was wondering if you are currently doing a specific program. Have you ever considered becoming a coach to get the newer ones at a 25% discount? That's why I started as one. Let me know. I am starting my next challenge group with the new Tony Horton program, 22-minute hardcore, and would love to have you in if you think the community would benefit you staying on track. Talk to you soon, Alexis. Okay. So she already has a history with Beachbody. This is super great. That's what's so awesome about how many people know about Beachbody already. A lot of people have no idea about the coaching opportunity. As you can see, I put thought into that, but I didn't think too much of it. You know, the worst thing, she can say no, and I can go back to helping her with where she's at and what she wants and needs right now. So don't think about it too much. Let's see. This girl, I think I invited to a challenge group, which I could easily invite her to become a coach, but she never saw my message. So I'm going to shoot her, I'm going to post on her timeline so she knows to check. Hey girl, hope you are having a fulfilling day. I sent you a message. Not sure if you saw it yet or not. Hope to chat more. Alexis. Okay. Super simple. Gonna go back to my new friends. Okay, I think I sent this girl a message. Hey girl, how's your Thursday going? Let's see where she lives. So I'm gonna invite her to become a coach right now. Idaho. So I'm gonna say I'm throwing together a new group for, I'm throwing together a training group for my new coaches on April 4th. Was wondering if you knew anyone passionate about helping others and wanting to stay accountable on their fitness journey at the same time. Thanks in advance. Talk to you soon, Alexis. There you go. Super easy. So I asked her for a referral. So she might want more information about it. That's a great way to do it, though, is ask if someone else knows anyone who would be a good coach. And a lot of times they'll want to hear about it, and you can be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me get your email. I'll send you more info. So get them over to email right away. So, and I just decided I didn't like my body. I started water fast for a couple days. I never thought it was cool. So I'm actually I'm not on any programs, but I just decided I didn't like my body and I was uncomfortable. So I started with the water fast for a couple days just to detox and run about. So I'm just trying new stuff out. I've always been a yo-yo. I hear you. You aren't currently working with a coach, are you? We are doing a challenge group with a few ladies who are going to make a good fit. We'll follow an exact calendar, an exact meal plan to get you exactly the results you want, with long-term in mind. You'll see results super quick you'll see results super quick with how dialed in the nutrition and workouts are, but you'll also be able to maintain the results by sticking with the group or graduating to a harder program. Are you in love? Let's do this together. Okay, so we'll see what she says. So this girl was talking to me about, this girl helps people already. She has a few friends that are overweight and she's like helping them and they send her progress pics. So I'm gonna be like, oh my God, wow, have you ever thought about helping more people and paying it forward? Where do you work currently? Sounds like this is your passion. So simple, super, super easy. I could probably sign up 2 new coaches tonight. So go ahead and post below what you're, when you're gonna hit Emerald, and let me know which prize you like the best for your incentive so I can pick out something for you. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone has a great night.